Ever since Season 8 began, it really felt like the story was slowly building towards something major, and now with Episode 5 it finally delivered in a big way. After a few slower episodes, the tension has paid off, and we finally got the action and drama fans have been waiting for. Buck's arrival instantly shifted the mood. And while we all expected a serious confrontation with Jaime, the biggest surprise was him actually saving Jaime instead of letting things end violently. That moment added a lot of depth to Buck's character. He's not just a threat, he's unpredictable, and in a strange way he feels like a guardian figure when it matters most. Jaime's storyline was easily the strongest part of the episode. As he deals with the traitors on his land, it becomes clear that the danger isn't over just because Captain Cunningham is no longer a direct threat. The real problem runs deeper, with more loyalists hiding among his own people. That realization makes everything more intense because now the enemy isn't outside. It's within. Jaime writing down their names and giving them to Claire shows just how serious things have become. He's preparing for whatever comes next, and he knows he can't afford to be caught off guard again. But Episode 6 is where things get even more complicated. Claire steps in as the voice of reason, pointing out that these men have families, wives and children who are completely innocent. Punishing them isn't as simple as it sounds. This creates a powerful moral conflict between Claire and Jaime. The trailer highlights this perfectly, especially in that emotional moment where a woman begs Jaime for mercy, promising they'll do anything to stay. At the same time, Jaime makes it clear that he won't tolerate betrayal ever again. That contrast between compassion and control is going to be a huge part of Episode 6, and finding a solution won't be easy. It really feels like an impossible situation where both sides have valid points. Another major storyline to watch is Cleveland's return. Jaime has always been hesitant about working with him because of his brutal methods, but now he might not have a choice. With betrayal growing on his own land, Jaime's options are running out. Teaming up with someone like Cleveland could help him deal with the threat, but it might also push him into making decisions that go against who he is. That internal struggle is going to be very important moving forward. Meanwhile, Brianna and Roger's story gives us a bit of emotional balance. Brianna's fear for Roger's life was intense, and seeing them finally reunite was a really satisfying moment. But things quickly get complicated again through William's storyline. Discovering that his cousin Benjamin is alive after everyone believed he was dead is a huge twist. Not only that, but Ben is now on the opposite side, which adds even more tension. William's emotions, shock, anger, and confusion, are completely understandable. And with him growing closer to Amaranthus, this situation could lead to another heartbreak. William has always struggled to find happiness, and this twist could once again take that away from him. Then we have Ian and Rachel, whose journey is becoming more emotional and personal. As they search for Emily, Ian's past starts to come back into focus. Rachel begins to question his feelings, especially if Emily is still alive. Her insecurity feels very real because she's facing the possibility that Ian might still have unresolved emotions. For Ian, this could finally be the moment where he has to confront his past and find closure. Their relationship is strong, but this situation will definitely test it in a big way. Overall, Episode 6 is shaping up to be one of the most intense and emotional episodes of the season. Every storyline is building toward a major turning point. Jaime and Claire facing a moral dilemma, William dealing with unexpected emotional conflict, Ian and Rachel confronting the past, and Cleveland's return adding even more pressure. The stakes feel higher than ever, and it's clear that whatever happens next will have lasting consequences. So now the big question is, what do you think will happen in Episode 6? Will Jaime find a way to protect both his land and his people without losing himself? Will William finally find some peace? Or is another heartbreak coming? And can Ian and Rachel overcome this emotional challenge? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments.